These are my people.
Hi, my name is Paige Holloway. Today I'm going to do my informative speech on the history of popcorn. Popcorn is known as the most popular snack in the world. It is found in movie theaters, fairs, and carnivals, and is now even seen as a household item. But where did this snack originate from, and how did it become so popular that we know it? How did it become the most popular snack that we know it as today? Historically, popcorn is found from corn, and corn is found from teosinte. It is a tall grass that is found 9,000 years ago in what is now southern Mexico. Teosinte originally looked like a sort of very tall, thin, green, sort of stalky looking plant. It had about 5 to 12 kernels compared to the 600 to 1,000 kernels that we see on a modern ear of corn today. Popcorn kernels are created when a kernel meets heat and the water and starch inside of that kernel starts to expand and become gelatinous. The pressure builds up inside of the kernel until the pericarp explodes. That foam, that gelatinous sort of fluid inside of the kernel meets the air and becomes a cool foam known as popcorn that we see today. Teosinte was kept throughout European colonization, and there are several European cookbooks that have recipes for toasted corn or popped kernels that makes savory and sweet flavors to create what caramel popcorn, sugar popcorn, salty popcorn that we still see in modern times. After this original discovery in ancient farmers, popcorn became a common snack because of over-the-fire baskets. Over-the-fire baskets were created originally to keep most smoke off of like meats and other things that you would put over the fire, but eventually people caught on to putting popcorn kernels there, which made it a much easier snack. But they weren't quite popular yet until the discovery in 1893. 1893, the World Fair happened, and Charles Cretors created the first popcorn machine. This industrialized popcorn. American vendors were found with popcorn machines, pushing them across the streets and selling them for very low rates, about 2 cents in that time period. But ironically, the only place you did not see popcorn in were movie theaters. Movie theaters at this time period, around the early 1900s, were considered very classy establishments, so they didn't have something as low cost as popcorn as a snack. They weren't really snacks at all in movie theaters, actually. The Great Depression arose many conflicts and talks about wages, economics, and many other monetary issues. During this time, movies started to get sound, not quite color, but it wasn't so much silent pictures anymore. And they became an easy and cheap escape for people who were dealing with the intricacies of the Great Depression. Movie theater owners soon discovered that an easy way to make revenue was to sell snacks in the movie theater. They slowly disregarded that holier-than-thou, fancy sort of reputation, started to sell snacks and drinks, including popcorn, to meet revenue needs. And popcorn today, cost of popcorn versus production is very drastic. It's very, very insane. A bag at our local AMC in Mobile costs $10 compared to the production of costing a bag to be 60 cents. Movie theater snacks make up about 40 to 50% of movie theater revenue, and this is to offset the high prices that movie theaters pay towards movie studios to show their films. Popcorn once again got more popular in the 1980s when microwavable popcorn made its way to the market. Kernels now, compared to teosinte from many centuries ago, are about 50% over their original size when they're popped. In conclusion, from the fields of ancient farmers to coffee tables that we see today, popcorn has come a very, very long way into becoming an industrialized, revolutionized, popular snack. It was once almost lost to time because of colonization, and different language barriers, but it is now the world's most prominent snack. Thank you for listening.